back to our YouTube channel. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Please, if you haven't subscribed, could you please kindly click the red subscribe button? If you have subscribed, Gloria Chizio is saying thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. So, I reference God Almighty, the Creator that was not created. I give respect and honor to whomever respect and honor is due unto. I respect our elders whom discovered the uses of these natural things. I respect our elders. Thank you. So today we'll be talking about signs of negative energy, signs to know if someone is throwing negative energy at you, signs to know if someone is throwing witchcrafty at you, signs to know if someone is throwing evil voodoo at you, signs to know if someone is throwing hex curse at you. Now, there are numerous signs to know if there are negative energies, curse, hex, voodoo thrown at you. Subsequently, by the grace of God, we will talk about, I don't even think we need to talk about how to remove these evil energies thrown at one much. Why? Because there is a lot on the channel, e.g. the cleansing methods we have on the channel. But the number one sign for you to know if someone is throwing negative energy at you, there is an evil energy working against you, is the spirit of disappointment. Yes, if you always experience disappointment, please don't get me wrong. No one is perfect in life. Yes, by the grace of God, when you go in for an appointment or something, it is only God, the universe, and your guardian angel that knows if that job will suit you. There are persons that have gotten a job and along the line, the job took their life and all that. You understand? So, not every rejection is a bad rejection. Please note that. Some rejections could be God saying, wait, not yet time. But if it becomes a constant thing, like it becomes a constant occurrence, in fact, take for example the funniest of all rejection, where they are sharing food, palatable, or how do I put it, everybody is getting, but when it gets to your turn, one thing or the other, you will not get it. Now, take note of patterns of rejections that you get. If it becomes constant, know that someone or there is a negative energy working against you. Number two is eating in the dream. Yes, this is one channel, eating and mating, sex in the dream. This is one channel for you to know that someone is throwing negative energy at you. Because I've always told us one thing on this channel. Not every mating in the dream is spiritual spouse. No, not every mating in the dream. So mating in the dream is an evil channel to contaminate your blessing. Now, one funny thing about negative energies, hex, and all that, it often comes from people that know us, people that are close to us, people that are aware of steps we intend to take or we are taking already. You understand? That's one thing that is very alarming with hex, curse, and all that. Household enemies. Now, household enemy is not just about people you're living in the same house with. You understand? So mating or eating in the dream, once they see that there is something good coming your way, the next thing they will do to contaminate it is they will come and defile the person in the dream, either by mating or feeding the person food in the dream. Thereby, whatever good that is supposed to come to that person's way and all that, he or she will not get it anymore. But there is a kind of spiritual spouse on most times are the ones that sometimes one attracts to themselves. We are not talking about that today. Another sign of negative energy is, another sign of negative energy cause or hex witchcraft is every morning you wake up, even if you sleep for 20 hours, even if you go to bed around 2 a.m. Even if you go to bed around 6 p.m. and you awake the next morning around 10 a.m., you still feel tired. You still feel like your body was used. Negative energy is not a good thing at all, at all. Now, that is another sign of negative energy being thrown at you. You are always weak. You can't just account the reason why you are weak. You understand? But not something. By the time you begin to shed off this cause, hex, voodoos, and all that, and negative energies out of your life, you realize that you sleep for 4 or 5 hours or 6 hours. By the grace of God, you feel energized. Yes, you feel energized. Weakness of the body, you feel like you fought or you walked in the night. You feel like it is night. Instead of resting, you feel like your body was used at night. You understand? That is another sign of negative energy, or hex, or cause, or voodoo being thrown at someone. Another sign is the spirit of anger. We are human. Every human being gets angry. Nobody on this earth that doesn't get angry. I get angry. But there is this anger that is not I don't know how to put it, that is not humanly, is a sign of negative energy, or a how do I put it? But by the time you begin to cleanse yourself and you begin to shed that kind of evil anger, you now realize that the only anger left for you is the one that made you a human being. Every human being gets angry. You understand? Anger, not anger. And such anger, most times, they tend to, you feel like, when you are angry, you just feel like, let me just smash this thing. Let's just cut everything and let everybody. You understand? That kind of anger is a very dangerous anger. It could be a channel. It could be channeled into the life of someone, so that the person will always find themselves in trouble. Once they find themselves in trouble, their eyes will clear. You understand? Another sign of negative energy is that is channeled at a man is money wastage, negative energy. Money wastage, voodoo, cause, hex, witchcrafty, and all that. Yes, the finance of a man, if you find yourself, you realize that every time money comes into your hands, you don't save. The next thing you're thinking about is to buy the latest designer in town. The next thing you're thinking about is to buy go to the latest expensive joint. And once the money gets exhausted, you begin to regret and ask yourself, don't take it like it's normal. It's not normal. It's never normal at all. Do something about it. Or by the time money comes into your hands, the next thing you'll be hearing is one problem or the other. This person is this when you don't have money, they will not call you that auntie, great grandmama, your sisters and brothers and fathers, and you understand. But once money comes into your hand, bam, one thing or the other will begin to take this money from until the last kobo. Then you realize that all these problems will cease, and they'll be waiting for you to work again and gather another money to start spending. Now, why I'm making this video is because some of these signs, sometimes some of us take it like it's normal. When I used to experience these signs in the past, I never assumed that it's anything. I just take it like it's a normal human phenomenon. You understand? Let me not speak the English. I don't know how to speak. Yes, you will feel that it's normal. It's never normal. It's not normal. Another sign of negative energy, or how witchcrafty or whatever channel into the life of a man is uncontrollable sleep. Uncontrollable sleep. Yes, sleeping can be another sign of negative energy, thereby that is where we have spiritual laziness. You understand? Uncontrollable sleep. All you want to do is just sleep. Yes, even when you sleep, and you don't just want to get up from the bed to do anything productive. You just want to sleep. You feel it is normal. No, it is not normal. You find yourself sleeping in the, even when others are going out to hostel, you just want to lock yourself indoor and sleep all the sleep you can. You may be thinking that it's just your nature. It's just, no, it's not your nature. It's not you. It could be channeled into the life of a man to waste such a man's life. You understand? It's another sign of negative energy or witchcrafty and all that. Now, another sign of negative energy that is thrown into the life of a man, unknown to a man, is the spirit of unforgiveness. Yes, are you surprised that unforgiveness is a negative energy that can be channeled into the life of a man? Because, like I always tell us, forgiveness does not mean that you have to embrace the person close to you. You understand? Forgiveness is for your own good. Yes. Now, if you don't forgive persons for whatever it is, you keep grudges, it could hinder your own progress, your own blessing. You understand? So when you find yourself always not forgiving, you just keep people in mind, no, it's not good. It's not good. It blocks a lot out of your way. It blocks a lot out of your life. Forgive, but it doesn't mean that you have to draw them closer. You understand? It doesn't mean that you have to draw them closer. Now, near success syndrome is another sign of negative energy. Now, the funny thing I've come to understand about these things, is you see them as nothing, you call them as nothing, until they tend to destroy a man. Near success syndrome, almost there, 99.9% almost there. If you are always having that kind of scenario, oh, remain small, I forget this number, this is something to be worried about. It's something to be worried about. Don't take it like it's normal thing. Yes, this, that, no, it's something to be worried about. So, constant quarreling, especially between spouse, family, constant quarreling. You know, people will say yes, people quarrel. Yes, no two human beings that, even if they're brothers and sisters, yes, they tend to quarrel, or they need to, or you understand. But let me tell you something. From that little quarrel that seems like nothing, it could be between friends also. A friendship that is of good, that will benefit you one way or the other in life. You understand? It could be in future, but you find yourself always quarreling with this your friend because the unseen have seen that this person will touch your life for good. Before you know, everybody don't scatter, go their way. You understand? Same with spouse. If you find that you're always quarreling with your wife, you don't some people will tell you, I no longer find her attractive, I no longer find him and this. There is a sign of negative energy. Sometimes it could be channeled into the life of couples or family. Before you know, that family will become history. You understand? This is another sign of negative energy. Like I said, there are so many signs of negative energy, but let me stop here. Subsequently, we will talk about how, by the grace of God, to let go, let loose of these negative energies by God's grace. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you. It's none other person but Gloria Cheesy. Oh, thank you.